is good. We've got a fabulous show set up for you today. I want you to know in Living Wealthy Always, we believe that living wealthy always is a mindset. And you're going to hear me say that throughout the show and always, because it's a mindset.
What do you think is living wealthy?
In my opinion, living wealthy is living with the correct morals. That to me would bring the greatest wealth.
You don't need to worry about any other extra, household income or anything like that.
Being spiritually wealthy and having enough that you can give back to other people.
Not having to worry about, for example, retirement or things like that.
Having everything that you need.
Okay.
Everything that you want out of life.
You gotta have some peace in your mind.
Having friends, having family, having your health.
Do you think you're living wealthy?
Yes.
You are? Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
I don't think so.
You don't think you're living wealthy? Okay.
I do.
You do? You live
I
wealthy?
Yes.
Okay. Give me an example of how you think you're living wealthy.
The way I treat people is the way I want them to treat me, and to me that's living correctly and wealthy.
Yes, I am.
Oh.
And getting better every day.
And getting better every day.
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And by the way, Dorothy is an expecting mother, so congratulations to you.
We're going to bring the world to you, which means we don't ask them to come to us. We go where they are, and we might be coming to your home next if you allow us in. But let me tell you what we've got going on today. Today we're visiting one of Atlanta, up and coming, and she's actually a mover and a shaker in Atlanta already. And that's Miss Ebony Rose. Miss Ebony Rose is an AR representative, and that means she represents a lot of young artists of different genres here in Atlanta, Georgia. But this woman is dynamic, and she's got some sharp groups that she's representing. But let's move on out and go visit Miss Ebony Rose. So tell me a little bit about yourself and what's going on.
Okay, well, my name is Ebony, as you mentioned. I'm originally from Hartford, Connecticut.
Okay.
Now, I came to Georgia in 2003 to pursue a career in media production. I went to AIU. I got my bachelor's degree in media production. From there, I said, this might be something that I'm really interested in. So I know some people who have some talented children and that I love to work with. And I said, well, I think that there's something missing in the industry. We have a lot of talented young people, but their parents are unsure of how to get them in the industry. They don't understand what it takes to get involved in the industry, what it takes to have a successful career. So that's pretty much where I come in.
Good. So you primarily work with young people? Is that
Yes, 18 and under, yes.
Oh, good. Fabulous. So your goal is to help mentor them or just to put them out there? What do you do?
We actually do both. I'm an independent A&R. The name of my company is called Best Industry Kids. And basically, I recruit talent. When I recruit them, I see if they have a package together. Like, for example, if you sing, I see, okay, does she have a bio? Does she have everything that she needs? Does she need more coaching, more developing, or is she ready to go now? If she still, or the person needs more development, then I'll work with my team. I have a really fabulous team of people that I'm working with now to help mentor them, guide them, and we work on getting them package developed and working with TV shows, commercials, music videos, getting their album out there. So once we have them packaged up and ready to go, we try to get them in their avenue where they fit.
Oh, good. So how, if somebody's interested in getting in, somebody has a child, a parent has a child, how can they get a hold of you?
Okay, well, my email address is urbankidsfoundation.com. That's kids with a Z. And right now I'm doing some independent recruiting for different record labels and things like that. But they can also go to urbankidsfoundation@gmail.com and email me that information, their name, their what they're interested in, and we can see about setting up a meeting to see if we can possibly work with them.
And that's fabulous. Sounds like you've got something fantastic going on there. Good.
I do. Thank you so much. Good. Right now, I have 3 top artists that I'm working with.
Good.
The first is Miss Mulatto.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She's a 13-year-old rapper from Ohio, but she lives here in Atlanta, and she's phenomenal. She has a single out right now called Southside, and we're working on shooting a video for that and getting her CD out by mid-February, March, and she's phenomenal. I also work with a girl group named Malaise. Okay. And they just had a Christmas CD that was released, and they're working on their album now. We're at the drawing board with that, but they're coming along. They're fabulous girls. We'll meet them. And the other artist that I'm working with right now, his name is Young Impala. He's also from Ohio, and he's a rapper, a mover, and a shaker in the Ohio area. He's moved to the Atlanta area, but definitely someone we look forward to working with.
What do you believe living wealthy always is?
Well, I totally 100% agree with you. It is a mindset. Because I definitely believe in the secret and a law of attraction that thoughts become things. So if you want to live wealthy, if you don't want to live wealthy, whatever you want to do and live and have and be, you can do it from the power of your mind.
That's
so
true.
I believe that wholeheartedly. So it all starts with the thought and being positive and just releasing that to the universe to get whatever it is that you want.
Okay, well, good. And look, I'm going to ask you, even though I know your answer. Are you living wealthy?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
That's
and
what
a lot of people think that wealth always has to equate with money. That's not exactly the case. Living wealthy can be just your health. I would rather have health than money any day. Good health.
That's true.
Because
That's
you can
true.
make you rich, but if you're not in good health and good spirits, you can't really enjoy the fullness of those riches.
Yes.
So it's all those things.
Yes. Well, good. And I know you brought your artists with you here today.
I brought all 3 of my artists. Yes, ma'am.
Good.
So first, I believe we're gonna see Alaise.
Alaise? Okay,
Yes.
that's what we're going to see first.
Yes.
Okay, well, everybody, let's give a hand for Alaise. Let's start with their names. The first one is Amber Monet. All right. And then Marjan. All right. And then Ashelle. And last but not least, it's Taylor Faye. All right. And this is Alaise, ladies and gentlemen. Well, now let me ask you guys, how did the group get started?
We actually got started in high school. We was in chorus class, and then we just gravitated toward each other, and we started doing performances, and then we just loved the idea of being in a group.
Wow.
So here we are now.
Wow, beautiful. Well, we're glad that you did, certainly. And how did you come up with the name Alaise? How did that get started?
It's actually derived from the root word analyze, and we formed it to where it means analyzing dreams. So we just stuck with it because we just, that's what we're doing. We're analyzing our
Analyzing dreams. Here are 4 beautiful young ladies living wealthy, always analyzing their dreams because they're going to go to the next level. Well, that's fantastic. Good, great. Now, the other question I have to ask, what do you think is living wealthy and living wealthy always?
I think that, well, we think living wealthy is living happy and not being able to worry about anything in life, like succeeding at your goals and just being happy with yourself. So that's what I think living wealthy means.
That's what we're talking about. People that want to live happy. And of course, we know it includes your health and your family and all of those things. And you young ladies have that?
Yes.
All right, now let me ask, are you young ladies living wealthy?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. And with that, we're going to have Alaise to sing their song for me. Now tell me what's the name of your song.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. That's behind them, but yesterday is what we're going to talk about.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not how I used to be.
what type of genre is your music?
Our music, we do R&B. We're actually trying to bring back the soul to the music, you know, the music that people can feel more. Not so much of, here's my performance, but we want to bring both back. So it's like, oh, those four girls can really sing.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about on Living Wealthy always, because I felt it. I felt it. We want to do something different, and this is a group that's doing something different. Young people that's not caught up in all the other things. They're doing something different. All right. Thank you so much, ladies, and we are certainly going to have you back on the show again.
Thanks,
all right. Thanks so much. We have Carvelight Productions, and Carvelight Productions is located here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's multimedia, anything you need in multimedia. If you need a photographer, a videographer, whoever you need, they're there to meet your needs. The website, I believe, is on the other side here. Just click on the website. It's down at the bottom as well. Click on there, and whatever you need in those areas, they're going to be there to help you. Also have to give thanks to Avar Lifestyle. Avar Lifestyle is about living healthy. And Avar Lifestyle have a website here as well, and down at the bottom, please click on that. If you need anything for menopause to whatever is happening in your life, older men, especially the people that are a little older, and not saying it, taking anything away from the young people, but you need health products, and they have the best health products out there for you. We also have to say thanks to Empower Network. Empower Network is doing it. These people know how to grow a business. They know how to make money. Click on that link for Empower Network, and they will take you to the next level, whether it's multi-marketing, whether you're doing direct sales, whatever it is you're doing, whatever product you're selling, Empower Network are the people to connect with, and they can take you there. So I want to say thanks to all of my sponsors. We want to talk about the people that did not do that well in 2012, that did not succeed and meet their goals. Even if you did meet your goals, there might be some things about yourself that you actually don't like. And let's take some time to talk about that. We'll get back into the show and continue the show, but as I promised, we're going to keep everything about you, because it's about you, the audience. We want to make sure that you're motivated, that you're inspired, that when you're finished watching this show, it's made a difference in your life. And so I want to talk to you for the people that didn't do well, or the people who feel that they need to do better for themselves. Let's do 3 things. It's called self-autopsy. And in self-autopsy, what you're going to do is you are going to write down 3 separate things. The things that you like about yourself and the things that you don't like about yourself. You're going to write that down on a piece of paper. 1 separate paper for the things you like and a separate paper for the things you don't like. And then you're going to write down the things that happened to you good in 2012 and the things that did not happen as well as you wanted to in 2012. Put those on 2 separate papers as well. I want you to go back and look at the negative things for both the things that you did not like about yourselves and the negative things that happened in 2012. And with that, I want you to examine those, take those papers and tear them out. Only keep the papers of the positive things, because those are the positive things you're going to use to draw for yourself. So that's going to be your benefit. The 3rd thing now that you're going to do is you're going to think about the people that you need to let go out of your life. And I know a lot of people don't like to touch on this. It's a touchy subject, but you have to face it. And I'm just going to give you an example. If you're an alcoholic, the last thing you need to do is have a bunch of alcoholic friends. You need to let those people go out of your life, not permanently, because sometimes they can stop being alcoholics and come back in your life. That's just an example. I'm not saying you are, but that's just an example of what you need to do. So whatever it is, that's going to be temporary. So, and in most cases, this is going to be, so you don't need to write that down. Just keep a list in your mind mentally of what it is, and those people you let go, you can bring them back at another time. So I want you to know that that's part of a motivational piece for you. I promise it's going to help you. I have to do the same thing, but it helps you to start figuring out what happened in your life that can take, and now you figure out how you can take yourself to the next level. And I'm going to continue that on my other part of the series on what else we're going to do to take you to the next level of your life. Those ladies were fabulous. You have to say that. They were fabulous, yes.
They remind me of a Young Escape.
That's what I said
when I first met them. I said, you guys have that strong, powerful voice. Like, you guys, they're going to go far. So we definitely going to.
They are. We are definitely going to see some more of them. And your next artist that you're going to bring out is who?
Miss Mulatto.
Miss Mulatto. Okay, well, all right. Well, let's get ready for Miss Mulatto. Oh, what a wonderful young lady. I have heard some of her dynamic. I'm very impressed. Well, Miss Mulatto, tell me how you got started in this industry.
Well, I started actually writing poems and entering myself in writing competitions with Great Academy. And that was one of my hobbies. My father was actually a manager and
well, good. Well, we're glad you did. Good for you. What school do you go to?
I go to Rex Mill.
Oh, you go to Rex Mill. Okay, good. Well, I know they're proud of you. Definitely, your parents are too. Good. Well, I'm going to ask you another question. What do you think is living wealthy always?
Living wealthy, in my opinion, would be music, happiness, having a great family, friends, a whole team behind you, just basically a great backing behind you, positive influence.
Well, that's what we're talking about, positive influence. And here is one of the young people that's already starting her level of living wealthy always. And as she said, it's about family. It encompasses everything in living wealthy always. We're so happy to have young people like yourself out there doing positive things and influencing other young people to be on a positive spin as well. Good for you. Are you living wealthy?
Yes.
I believe you are. Now tell me what type of genre of music you sing.
I really do everything. My album, my mixtapes, they're all a combination of a bunch of genres, but mainly hip-hop, rap.
Oh, good, good. So you've got something for us today.
Yes.
What are you going to sing for us today?
My new single, Southside, featuring C. White and the Appleback Boys, breaking it on the Southside. Everybody likes it.
All right, well, good. Well, living wealthy always. Prepare for Miss Mulatto.
Southside anthem. Double bag boy. Hey, what's up? See what?
I'm so Southside. I'm so S-O-U-C-H.
Yeah.
I'm so S-O-U-C-H-S-I-D.
Let's get it.
I'm so S-O-U-C-H-S-I-D.
Southside anthem.
I'm so S-O-U-C-H.
Mixed breed. Let's go.
I'm so S-O-U-T-H-S-I-D-E.
I'm so S-O-U-T-H-S-I-D-E.
I'm so S-O-U-T-H-S-I-D-E.
I'm so S-O-U-T-H-S-I-D-E.
I'm so Southside. I'm so Southside. I'm so Southside.
People that you want, shop at places that you don't. I am hazardous, no crown. Young woman getting my zone. I'm thugs, drugs, no phone. Never heard of you, unknown. I'm the queen of this, my throne. I got high water outgrown. They say you're free mulatto because straight like that I've been a crown. Life is a movie, they just waiting, send them a line. Coolin' with C. White, yeah, that double bad boy. Reppin' that Southside, you know we got that cash boy. 5 hours of energy, but it ain't no crash boy. My money be talking, but you quiet with your stash boy. Man, I'm done with this. Go ahead, check that out. I'm gonna put C. White on the next verse
I'm
though.
so S-O-U-T-H-S-I-D-E.
I'm so S-O-U-T-H-S-I-D-E.
I'm so S-O-U-T-H-S-I-D-E.
I'm so S-O-U-T-H-S-I-D-E.
I'm so Southside. I'm so Southside. I'm so Southside. S-O-U-T-H-S-I-D-E. I'm so old neck, got me roading Grove Street. I'm so Highway 85 over the old distance. Riding down Terra Boulevard doing 150. I'm so racked up by 150. Gas up to the tank empty, at South Lake to the bank empty. Ballin' like I'm up in Lennon. Serving rapper like a game of tennis. I'm locked in the booth like a life sentence. This money on the table like the dice spinning. I'm so Southside, they know my name like Big the Hill. From Valley Hill to Love, just C. White done kept it real. I done got a deal to stay down like Pudgiato. The youngest Southside queen with me, Miss Mulatto. I'm so S-O-U-T-H-S-I-D-E.
I'm so S-O-U-T-H-S-I-D-E.
I'm so S-O-U-T-H-S-I-D-E.
I'm so S-O-U-T-H-S-I-D-E.
I'm so Southside. I'm so Southside.
Well, there you have it. Southside anthem. so Southside.
When's your next album coming out?
First quarter of this year, February, March.
Oh, good. So we'll be looking for that one. The next album, Miss Mulatto. Go ahead. Do your stuff. Live wealthy always, because it's a mindset. All right. Well, thank you again.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. I'm going to give you a hug. All right, I'm going to have you back on the show. Yes. So that's what I'm talking about. What do you think about that? Miss Mulatto, that was a young lady that had it going on. Woo! These young people today, oh my goodness.
Yes.
Look at that young lady. And she wrote all of her songs, you said.
She writes her music. She styles herself pretty much. She came to me as a together package, I like to say, and I love that. She's already know what she wants. She's already focused. She has a really strong support system, which is so important for anybody that I represent, because they're young. You need that parent and that strong support system at home. So she's really good. You can hear her music at DatPiff, that's DatPiff.com, and her name is Miss Mulatto, MISSMULATTO. You can hear her music, and we're going to her mixtape is called Mixed Breed, and we're going to drop her CD in May.
All right, and again, as I said, it's things like this we're going to be bringing you on Living Wealthy Always. We're talking about young people that are out there doing what it takes to get to the next level, living wealthy always and having that mindset. That's what we're talking about. Woo! I'm talking about that South Side. I'm telling you, it was. I was very, very impressed. And you know what the good thing about that is? These young people today are writing their own music. They're being creative about who they are and expressing themselves in a way that they feel comfortable. And that's what we need. More of that in this world. More people of doing what it is you have to do in order to get where you have to go. Keep that mentality. It doesn't matter how much money you have in your pocket today. We're talking about you keeping a positive mental attitude and striving for your dreams and doing what it is you have to do to arrive there. And that's one of the representation of that. All right.
Yes,
well, let's talk about your next artist. Who else do you have coming out for us?
Okay, our last and final act of the night is a guy named Young Impala. He's a rapper from Ohio. He has a mixtape out right now called Mr. President. You can hear it at youngimpala.com. And he's really creative. He's a fun-loving guy. We joke around all the time. He has a dynamic personality. He's so ready. He's a together package as well. And he's young. He's what the young people call turned up. That means he's excited, full of energy, full of love. And I just love his spirit and love his energy. So let's listen to it. I think you like it.
All right, well, good. Well, let's get ready to hear Young Impala. I know he's going to be good. Mr. Young Impala, tell me a little bit more about yourself. How did you get started in this business?
Well, I started off doing battles, doing rap battles. I was like 15, 16, just going in clubs, doing battles.
And what do you think Living Wealthy always is?
Well,
because that's the question I have to ask everybody.
Well, I think that living wealthy is more so than money is a mind state. As far as like being able to, do what you want to do and be happy. Because if you're happy, I mean, you could have a bum on the street who might not have $1 to his name, but he might be happy because he got his freedom, or he might have known people that passed on crazy stuff. You know what I mean? So I think living wealthy is more over than just monetary. It's a mind state, but at the same time, the money's good. You know what I mean? You want the money.
Money is important, but as you said, it does not matter how much you have in your pocket. It's a state of mind. It's a mindset. That's important for people to know. Are you living wealthy?
In the middle, yeah. I'm happy.
You are happy.
I'm happy. My son's healthy. My mom is healthy. My sisters, my brothers, my friends. I mean, I think I am right now as far as, on the outside looking in, if you will, but I still got improvements that I want to do, and then like I said, I'm trying to reach that monetary wealth too, so that I can be even more wealthy when I can help others, that's what it's all about.
Well, listen, I know you have a song for us, so what are you going to sing?
I'm going to do my new single, Spotlight on You.
All right.
Yeah, it's off of my upcoming album for the ladies, called Ladies Room. I also got a mixtape, Mr. President Volume 2, that's going to be dropping, so I'm going to be dropping, so that I'm going to do that Spotlight on You, which you can get on iTunes right now, and I can download. You can go to youngimpala.com and see all, you know, my videos, music videos, listen to all my music, you know, and you know, also I'm gonna have like community news on there, just all types of different things. So yeah, definitely go to youngimpala.com and check me out.
So youngimpala.com, and then with that, we're gonna let Mr. Young Impala do his thing. Come on.
Yeah. Come to the dance floor right now. Youngimpala.com, man. You already know. Love at first sight, and she ain't let it hit on the first night. Tell her come through, bet she be on the first flight. Mommy down with it, never question her work right. Then again, maybe I'm just hitting the tree hard. Maybe she just in town to collect her reward. Give her what she want, she the help down you wouldn't believe. Real players do real things. Oh, love jumping, spotlight on you. Mommy so cold, might catch pneumonia. She go, let me get it on me. Let's try, I got it down. She ain't about to mess with you, that she a real player. Yeah, believe me, homie, I know hanging with the women in the song I sing. Real to do real things. She like, come on, daddy, let's take it there. I'm like, hold on, mommy, we gotta make it there. Cool, outside, I'll start him up. We in the VIP, the bars. Just how your play go, is how your day go. So when you leave with me, everything paid for. Making boss moves, getting pesos. Then I jail for real, change slow. Spotlight on you, mommy so cold, might catch pneumonia. She go, let me get up on you. Let's try, shawty got it down. She ain't about to mess with you, that shit a real player. Yeah, believe me, homie, I know hanging with the women in the song I sing. Real, do real things. Hit you on the kitchen stove, cause you're that hot. But no kitchenware, my pockets got jackpots. I mean it up, he treated like a pet rock. Young moolah, I can make your bed rock. And go and tell your friends, why? Cause friends change. And pretty soon all of them know my name. Rags to riches to diamond rings. Real players do real things. She coming with me. Love jumping, spotlight on you. Mommy so cold, might catch pneumonia. She can go, let me get it on you. Let's ride, shawty got it down. She ain't about to mess with you unless you're a real player. Yeah, believe me, homie, I know hanging with the women is a song I sing. Real players do real things. Girl, I gotta know what you wanna do, baby, where you wanna go. And I ain't playing no games. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. And all I want is you, girl. Spotlight on you. What you gon' do? Spotlight on you. Mommy so cold, might catch pneumonia. She can go, let me get it on it. Let's ride. Shawty got it down. And she ain't about to mess with you like she a real player. Yeah, believe me, homie, I know hanging with the women in the song I sing. Real player do real things. Yeah, it's the homie Young Impala. You already know. Ladies room on the way. Mr. President Value 2 on the way. Re-election. Youngimpala.com. Yeah. Spotlight on you, baby. What you gonna do? And I'm out.
Okay guys, well we're gonna head back into show, but again I have to take another quick break to speak to you. And this is in regards to your health. Because a lot of times people set goals and things that they want to do and they don't accomplish them. This is another one because of their health. And poor health will always tear you down. So you've made a goal, you've set something, and somebody says, well, you made a promise and you didn't keep it. That's because you did not eat right, you did not exercise, there's things that you didn't do. Me again, I've got to raise my hand because while I'm working with you to encourage you, I'm working on myself and doing it so that we're working right along. You're going to come along on a ride with me. I'm going to go on a health food change And look, that means I'm going to eat right. I'm going to take you to the gym with me. You're going to see everything that I'm doing so that you see my process, which will encourage you. Because again, I'm human just like you, but I'm here to tell you that if you have a wealthy mindset, there's nothing you cannot accomplish. I want to keep that focus in front of you at all times, regardless of what it is, how much money you have in your pocket. You can accomplish any goal that you want to accomplish. So we're going to make sure you do. So if it's getting you healthy, we're going to get you healthy. We're going to bring chefs that will cook and do things that would make sure that you have an opportunity to eat healthy on a low budget, not on a high budget where you're buying expensive stuff. Those are the things you have to look at. Changing the things that you eat, substituting for breads and rice and potatoes and meats and heavy meat, the things that you're going to substitute, we're going to tell you all of that on the next show. We'll have somebody there who will educate you on that. We're going to bring somebody to teach you beauty tips and all the things that you need to know. So keep watching and keep your dial always on Living Wealthy Always, because it is a mindset.
Here's a young man doing it. Now I have to ask the question, where did you get that name, Young Impala?
Well, it actually is paying homage to, you know, the hip hop artists that I grew up looking at. Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Mac 10. You know, they always used to have Impalas in their videos, 6'3", 6'4", and I really just came, you know, fascinated with the cars. Henceforth, I decided to go by Young Impala.
Young Impala. That's what we're talking about, making and moving and shaking. Now this is a young man we're going to hear from. Thank you so much,
Right,
and we look forward to you doing big things.
Give me a hug. Hug this beautiful one right here. For sure.
Young people being creative, and you know what? It's not always the same thing that everybody in the world knows. They're expressing themselves the way that they feel comfortable, and that we appreciate as human beings. Every single human being expressing themselves the way they feel comfortable. But you know what I like? The fact that young people are taking action and they're doing what needs to be done. Woo! That's what we're talking about on Living Wealthy Always. Here is Miss Ebony again. And Miss Ebony, I am so glad I have you on this show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for gracing us with your beautiful presence and your skilled artist. It says something about her in terms of the people. Wow, you know what? I'm so glad that I knew you and that you took the time to grace us and be one of our first guests on this show. It's beautiful.
We have to get together again.
Yes, we're going to have you back on the show, because as the albums come out, I want to have those artists back and have the world see their progression. So certainly, yes,
make sure you get the exclusive.
Yes, oh my goodness, all right. Thanks again. I love having you. It's wonderful to meet powerful women like you that are moving and shaking. And this is what I'm talking about with Living Wealthy. Women that are making a difference. Now here is a young woman doing what she has to do in order to live wealthy always. Whoa, yes. Thank you so much, audience. Living Wealthy Always is about doing exactly that. And I'm going to keep saying that because it is a mindset, and I have to keep it in your head. It's a mindset. That's what Living Wealthy is all about. We again thank you for being with you on Living Wealthy Always. You have a fabulous day. Remember, Living Wealthy Always is a mindset. You be good to yourself until I see you again. Living Wealthy Always. Woo!
Write down the negative things you like about yourself. Who likes negative things they like about themselves?